Hi and welcome to episode 14 of the 21st Century Pharmacist Show. On episode 13, I talked about getting the right foods and trying to make the right connections to get the highest quality foods that we can get. And today I want to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about how we teach people to prepare. We want to make sure that wherever we are, whether we're traveling, whether we're at home, whether we're busy with kids or family or work or whatever it is, that we're prepared to eat and have the right things available so that I don't have to go out and make a bad decision. So one of the things that we teach people is to always have what we call like an emergency kit or an emergency bag. So we want to make sure that wherever we go, we have our water with us and we have some type of snack. We can have nuts or seeds in our emergency kit. We can certainly have a good high quality, high fat protein bar. My preference that we teach and that we typically use are bulletproof bars. They come vanilla, chocolate, or lemon. Those work really well, and they're super high quality, grass-fed collagen protein with really good fats. So just a great way to, if I'm out and I get tied up or I'm gonna be gone or I have a quick lunch because I'm so busy at work or whatever's going on, that I can grab something really quick and it's easy to do. It doesn't require any preparation. And I can have some nuts with it or seeds with it. And that can be a really healthy, high-fat, quality protein, adequate protein, quality carbohydrate snacks that we can do. We can also, we teach people to have a protein shaker cup in there. We might need a little bit of some kind of coolant in our bag. If we need it to keep our almond milk, we use unsweetened almond milk, and then we use our grass-fed, grass-finished, non-GMO, no hormones, no antibiotics, whey protein. That's a really fast thing that we can do on the go, in the vehicle, wherever we need to be. And so we can just use little tips and tricks like that. One of the things that we do at our house is Beth, when she cooks our supper the night before, we have enough to have lunch for us all the next day. So my lunch is taken care of at work. I don't heat it in a microwave, and I suggest you don't. I suggest you find a toaster oven, or you use something like our chicken salad recipe that doesn't have to be heated at all. So when I travel a lot of times, we'll have a cooler with us, and we'll have chicken salad, we'll have our water, we'll have our nuts, we'll have our protein bars, we'll have our protein shakers, so we can make our protein drinks. I mean, if you are prepared, you're much less likely to make a bad decision. But if you let yourself go too long and you get too hungry and then you're on the road or you're away from home, or even if you're at home, you're much more likely to make a bad decision because the hormones are raging that say, hey, I need food, I need to eat, and that's what leads us to make a bad decision. And unfortunately, the way the hormone system works, when I make one bad decision, it leads to another bad decision and another bad decision, because that first bad decision drives those hormones that feed hunger and say, hey, I'm craving these things that we typically don't recommend people eat, like sugar and just snacks, processed foods, French fries, those kind of things. So we don't want to do any of those things on a regular basis. So if I have a plan before each day or at the end of each day for the next day, it certainly makes life a lot easier, and I'm likely to be much healthier and make much better decisions about what I put in my body, and you can too. And if you do that, you'll have the ability to have better health, and what we want you to really have is not better health, but optimal health vitality, where you feel great, you look great, and you're able to have tons of energy from the time you get up in the day to the time to go to bed, and then you'll sleep great. And you get up the next day and do it all again. So I hope you found this helpful. Please like this. Please share this with people who can benefit from it. And please, as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Continue to send your questions in. That's how we decided topics for these shows. And if you missed the 4-part series of The Truth About Fat, please go back and watch that also. So I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time. When it comes to fish, we want to make sure that we're eating wild-caught fish, not fish that is farm-raised, not fish that is fed these GMO products again, these feeds again that contain these GMOs and these herbicides and pesticides, and often given hormones or antibiotics, certainly at least.